When I was sitting in the garage carving out helmets and thinking about the solution we had and that we were trying to get it to market, I wasn't looking this far down the path. I had some awareness of what I believed helmets weren't doing to the benefit of the athlete in an accident. I was aware of this rotational acceleration issue and how that can compromise the brain in an impact, this shearing and tearing and just stress on the internal brain and pathways and such. And so set my mind to, what would be a way to solve that? How could we improve that situation? What that came out to was effectively uncoupling the outer layer or the outer shell of the helmet from the internal layer, which is affixed to the wearer's head. And by doing that, I believe that we could scrub off some of this rotational acceleration and improve the performance of the helmet. Coming full circle after 5 years of sales on our ATR 1, we're getting ready to launch our brand new helmet, which will be the ATR 2.
Our company name, 6D, was derived from the engineering term of 6 degrees of freedom. And our ODS system, to define it as omnidirectional, meaning it can move in all directions based on any applied force, is the key element to a head impact. We don't know how our head's going to be hit. We don't know where the center of mass is going to be applied to that impact force at any given instant, and it'll change an instant later. So the ability of our technology to allow 6 degrees of freedom of motion, which is basically moving in any direction and spinning and rotating about any axis in any direction instantaneously at any moment, is key to lowering the forces during an impact event to the brain. We evolved our technology to the next level that's now coming out in our ATR 2. And that increases the ability of the ODS system to shear in greater amounts and provide more rotational energy management capabilities while we increase our linear performance protection at the same time.
We participated in the NFL's Head Health Challenge. What we learned about our own technology inside of that program brought a wealth of information about not only our technology and how it works and how we could improve its performance, but also about the materials that we could use in the helmet to improve the helmet's performance. One of the most significant features of the ATR 2 is it's rebuildable. We've designed the helmet with an EPP liner that is nested on the inside surface of the helmet's outer shell. The rider has an accident and the helmet's compromised, he can view the EPS liner just by removing his comfort liner. You look in there and you see that the EPS is damaged. Take a look at the shell. Shell looks good. I'm going to send it back to 6D. We put a brand new inside EPS in the helmet, put the chin bar material back in, tighten the bolts, clean the helmet up, it's good to go. The benefit here for the athlete is he can get much more life out of his helmet by being able to replace this inside EPS separately of the whole helmet.
The ATR 2, right away, comfort, I felt like was a lot better. I feel like it sticks around your head more. You feel tighter in it. The mouthpiece of the front of the helmet was a little bit closer to your face. I feel like 6D is going the right way with that, and they're still bringing the right protection and technology that they have in the other helmet.
We'd like to keep our helmets as light as possible about rotational mass. We don't want a lot of rotational mass because we have limits on our neck and how much our necks can support. And so there's a comfort level for various riders. So while weight can be argued positively for certain elements, it's negative for others. So we want to reduce weight where we can. So in our newest helmet, the ATR 2, we have been successful through design manipulation and through material selections and through our knowledge base to drop the overall weight of our helmet from the ATR 1.
We would not be introducing a new helmet to just introduce a new helmet. We're introducing a helmet to provide the market a safer option for head protection. So we will continue to be an innovator and to drive technology and to work with new materials and to work with better methods and ways to improve the helmet as a safety device as our company grows.